This is KTVU Channel 2 News at Noon.
I think it's safe to say no one saw this coming. It was a shock to everybody.
Employees from the company involved in this week's shooting rampage in Cupertino gather and grieve. Good afternoon, I'm Tori Campbell. We'll have more on that in a moment, but first, some breaking news out of San Jose. We're getting word of gunshots and a massive amount of police activity in an area near Lee Avenue and Stokes Street. KTVU News Chopper 2 is over the scene right now. You are looking at live pictures where you can see a lot of police cars stationed there and a lot of officers standing by. It looks, it's not clear if anyone was shot, but there are reports that 2 people were brought to hospitals, including a police officer. KTVU's Robert Honda joins us now live with more on this developing situation. Robert?
Well, Tori, we have been out here for a while, and it has been a frantic scene at Lee and Stokes. It all started around a little after 10:30 a.m. San Jose police got a 911 call from someone who was reporting some suspicious people that they saw near an apartment complex. And a police officer responded, and that was when all the action, the confrontation took place. Joining us right now is Sergeant Jason Dwyer of the San Jose Police Department. Sergeant, thanks for joining us. Give us an idea. The police officer responded and what happened after that.
First officer went on scene about 10:54 this morning, and about 3 minutes later, that officer was on his radio calling for help. And what we've since determined is that the officer was attacked by one of the suspects. Struggle over the officer's firearm ensued. We know that firearm discharged several times during that initial struggle. The suspect was able to get that firearm away from the officer and then flee southbound on Lee Avenue on foot.
How was he apprehended?
2 additional officers immediately arrived, immediately after the struggle. They opened fire on the suspect. We do not know at this point to what extent they may have struck the suspect with their gunfire, but the first officer that was initially involved in the fight was able to get back into his patrol car, drive down to where the suspect was fleeing, and together those 3 officers actually were able to take the suspect into custody.
And are there any more suspects? Are you looking for any other people involved in this?
We have the other individuals that were present in custody. We're treating them as witnesses at this point. We do have one suspect that actually is responsible for taking the officer's firearm away. He's in custody as well, and we have one officer that's been transported to the hospital.
Okay, Sergeant Dwyer, thank you very much for joining us. Again, that is the situation out here at Lee and Stokes. Again, from what we understand, all the people who are involved in this are either in custody or being questioned, and even though there was a lot of gunfire and there were some injuries, we understand nobody was hit by gunshots. We'll have more as more details come to us, but that's the latest in San Jose. Reporting live in San Jose, Robert Honda, KTVU, Channel 2 News.
All right, thank you, Robert. Now, more on the aftermath of the shooting rampage at the